Hello everyone, Steven, KC3DSO. Just wanted to go over a new mounting system I'm using for my masts. I'm up in the Shenandoah National Park. It's opening weekend for the park, March 31. And I've got a little tent set up here, and I'm going to set up my station in the back of the truck because there's a small chance of some rain tonight and I don't want to mess with it, so I'm just going to set it up in the back of the truck. Plus they said there's a chance of a snowstorm coming in tomorrow night, and they may ask us all to leave. They said it's pretty remote, but they may do it in the morning to ask us to be out by the afternoon. It's supposed to start tomorrow night, and 3 inches, up to 3 inches, and maybe some wind, and that's what they're afraid of, is the wind. But anyway, so this is what I've got. This is my truck here, as you can see, and this is what I use for my camping and adventures and things like that. It's an F350 Super Duty 4x4, and I put an aluminum cap on the back because it's real easy for me to mount stuff in it. All the aluminum rails inside are just fantastic. They're just ripe for some work. So that's what I've been doing eventually. I've got some lights inside, a USB ports, 12-volt outlets, a rig runner inside that if I hit a switch at the window, all the lights inside come on before I even get into the back of the truck. So it's got some things in it, but that's one of the reasons why I'm here today, is to kind of do a little quick shakedown and see what else I can do. The 2-meter antenna that I use most of the time is mounted on the luggage rack, as you can see there, and it's just on there with a simple electrical outlet, metal outlet, and all I did was drill it on 2 sides, bolt it into the aluminum luggage rack, and the luggage rack is grounded on the inside, and I've got some ground wires coming from the outside to the inside, so it's pretty well grounded and it works pretty good. It's one of those Comet multi-band. It'll transmit and receive on GMRS, FRS, business band, 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and everything in between, pretty much. It's a multi-use antenna, and I just don't want to have to switch antennas if I have to go to GMRS or something like that. So what I've been doing normally is putting antennas in the, this is a 350, so it has a 3.5 class 5 receiver in the back. And this is what I've been using, is a simple flagpole holder, and all I do is drop this into the receiver like this. Then I simply just drop the mast inside, put a piece of wood in here to take up a little bit of the space, and then just tighten it up. And this worked okay. I realized that once I bought it the first time, I couldn't open up the tailgate, so I had to get an extension, which is over here in the corner, and that lifted it out enough for me to be able to open up the tailgate and open up the cap with the mast in place. But now I got this mast literally smack dab in the middle, and it was just kind of a nuisance. So I decided to have a trailer hitch put on the front. So I had a class 3 hitch put onto the front. It's one of those no drill hitches. It's got the pins with the wires on it. You pull it through the holes and things like that. And it went in about an hour or so. But that allowed me now to use this bracket here, the flagpole holder, in the front, and that worked great. Now it was out of the way. But you know, I'm trying to simplify things a little bit here in what I do. So what I ended up doing was I ended up getting one of the flip down storage racks that go in the front of the truck, in the front of the front receiver. This allowed me to carry my generator, wood, gas, things like that, without messing up the back of the truck. It kept the back hitch open for tow my trailer or whatever else I needed to do in the back. So what I've decided to do is, instead of messing with that thing, the flagpole holder, I went ahead and just put in a couple of pieces of PVC, 2-inch PVC, spray painted in black with Krylon, a couple of 2-inch U-bolts, and now these masts simply just fall right into place. And I did the same thing on this side. I have 2 of them. You could put 3, 4 of them in here if you wanted to, if you had multiple things to hang up. But this is the MFJ 33-foot collapsible fiberglass mast. There it is there, the MFJ 1910, I think it is. And it just falls right down inside. And then, as you can see, it's up 33 feet. and it makes a really simple thing to do. A couple of U-bolts, no holes, no nothing. I got wing nuts on this side because I need to move this up and down, because this is one solid piece from the ground up to here, and you can't feed it from the bottom, and you can't feed it from the top because the cap on the bottom is too wide. It won't come off. So it's a simple thing. All I do is just unscrew, loosen up these U-bolts, slide out the PVC, put it over top of the fiberglass mast, and then just drop the whole thing inside. It takes about 15 seconds and it's in place. This is no big deal. All you do is just lift it up and drop it in place. This is the military fiberglass and the aluminum. This is a 2-inch PVC pipe. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my dipole on this one here, on the end of this. I'm going to raise it up about another probably 4 sections or so and put my dipole on it. And I'm going to run it from here over to this tree here, I'm hoping, and back over here. I don't know if I'm going to have the room to do it or not, but there were slim pickings here in the campground. I didn't expect to be quite so many people here on opening day, but it's apparently quite popular. Long story short is, this is what I've got going on, and I'll let you know how it works out. But so far it's been pretty nice. I mean, I don't have to set anything up, I don't have to drag anything. I can leave the flagpole holder at home and just drop these in. And when I'm using the storage rack itself, you know, it's just a flip down. I just pull the pin, it flips down, you can put stuff on it, and flip it up, and then drop the masts in place, and you're in place in just a couple of minutes. So, thanks for watching.